Good morning, folks. Kirk Giordano with Kirk Giordano Plastering here. We're going to do today stucco repair. We got about 40-50 little patches around the entire home. Here's the main one. This guy here, water's getting into the stucco and it's moving the stairs back. And so what we're going to do is, they keep adding stucco, they keep adding it. We're an inch past the wall, 1.5 inches here, 1.25 inches here, and 2 inches here. So what we're going to do is we're going to break the stucco out here. We're going to try to get some paper, and we're going to take our new paper, go into this existing paper, and go down as far as we can with the paper, because the idea is to waterproof this and then re-stucco it, but put the stairs back where it's not cosmetically ugly. So we're going to put our stucco to the wall here instead of the stucco here. That's the main thing here. We have a lot of these cracks like this for stress cracks because we're tied in. The wall's tied into the concrete, and it's also tied into the foundation, which is not a big deal. It just tends to crack the walls. So we're going to get started here with the breakout, and we'll explain it as we do it. Thereby, if you folks need to do something like this, at least you'll have a pretty good understanding of how to do it. Thank you. Okay, folks, we're at a stage here where we've removed all the stucco, and what we have is, of course, the 1x8 slats. And what I'm doing is, there's many different types of membrane you can place here. Grace membrane makes a good one. It goes all the way down, but we're hitting wood and we're hitting the concrete down here. The way to properly watertight this is remove the stairs and then take it to the floor. But we don't have that luxury or option, nor can the homeowner afford it, and doesn't want to do it, and I don't blame him. So we're doing the best we can with what we have. The paper is in pretty good condition. So I'm using a window wrap. It's a peel and stick, and I'm placing that down as far as we can go. And then I'm going to put 4 more layers of paper under this paper here and go down as far as I can. I'm going to take this polyurethane caulking and caulk this right in here. That way I bridge it so stucco's porous. The water will go through the stucco and go down in here. We don't want it to go down in here, so that's why I'm going to fill this up right here with tubes of Sikaflex caulking. We are going to caulk some of these other cracks up here. I'm going to caulk these cracks right here. We have hundreds of feet of cracks around this house. This is what I'm going to use for the hairline cracks because that's the finish and they're going to paint it. A crack this size here, I will use this polyurethane caulking. It's a bit of a drag because it gets all over your fingers and you need thinner to get it off, but it will bridge this. And folks say, well, gee, why don't you put stucco in there? Because stucco, when this building moves, and we're up on a hill, we're butted into concrete, we're butted into the foundation here with no weep screed, this building will move, and when it does, if I do stucco in there, it's just going to re-crack it out. At least this polyurethane caulking will allow it to flex a little bit, and besides, when a 100-ton building decides to move, no amount of caulking is going to stop it. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. Soon enough, we're going to be doing the scratch coat and the brown coat, and this is a dash finish. I do a lot of these with the dash finish. We're almost at that stage. All right, guys, we are at the almost final stage of the lap. And again, what we do is we have the window wrap, and we have craft paper over that, black paper over that. We got about 5-6 layers. Now what I'm doing finally is I'm putting a Sikaflex polyurethane caulking, really sticky, nasty stuff. But when we stucco this, I want the water to come on top of here, come on here, and not go behind here. It's going to protect it as much as possible with what we have over here. I'm using black. You can come, it gets in all colors. The blue stuff is Weldcrete because we're going to put a little skim coat of plaster over this. So this stuff here, it doesn't have to be pretty. Doesn't have to be pretty at all because it's going to get covered up in a few minutes. So the polyurethane caulking for these huge cracks is about 1/4 inch thick, and I'm just going to use the regular latex with a little silicone for the hairline cracks around the entire property. There you have it, as far as the best you can do with what we're left with. We're not removing the concrete. steps, so we do the best we can. All right, folks, and there it is. This is the wrap-up of the easy part, the stucco work. Again, this is for those of you who want to do it, but don't know how. I hope I've explained it in a manner where at least if you give it your best shot, you can get an idea of how it's done properly and watertight. All right, thank you. And again, this is Kirk Giordano with Kirk Giordano Plastering.